Hey guys, to commemorate us getting through all of our hot school candidates, we're going to be giving away a $20 Blizzard gift card. In the event that you want to try to win this, go ahead and follow the link in the description below, and good luck. And we'll see you guys all. Good morning, class, and welcome back to Hot School. I hope you had yourselves a great recess. In today's lesson, we will be covering Samuro. Samuro is one of those characters that always intimidated me to play because I never really quite understood how to play him effectively. But at high levels of play, he is just insane. He can be such a good character. I actually played one match before this one just to try to figure him out a little bit. So let's see if I actually learned anything.
I hear and obey.
Alrighty, so we find ourselves at Blackheart's Bay. On the friendly team, we've got Samuro, Kael'thas, Lucio, Garrosh, and Junkrat versus Abathur, Varian, Tyrande. I know it's Tyrande. Come on now. Imperius, and Diva. So that should be an interesting map. I think this is a good map for us. One thing that Samuro does well is he's actually pretty adept at taking camps and stuff because he has his mirror images to take kind of fire from the various sources from the minions. So should be a pretty good match. Should be fun. Alrighty. So after what felt like the longest loading screen in the history of HotS. The hamsters are going for some people this morning. So level 1, we're going to take Way of Illusion. So what this does is every time a mirror image critically strikes a hero, Samuro gains 0.25 attack damage up to 10. After hitting 40 heroes, Samuro gains an additional 20 attack damage. So our Q ability is Mirror Image. This is one of his most notable talents. What it does is it pops out 2 mirror images. They have 100% of our current health, but take more damage essentially. So once they get hit, it's kind of easy to tell who it is. So well, they don't have 100% of the health. I'm sorry. They look like they have 100% of the health. So our W ability is called Critical Strike, and what this does is it makes our next basic attack hit for critical damage. Samuro, so every 4th hit actually deals critical damage as is. So the common way to do this is you hit, Lucio, you hit with your crit, and then hit your W again, and then your next hit's going to be a crit 2, which is going to allow you to do some pretty gnarly burst damage right out the gate. Our E ability is called Windwalk. What this does is this puts us into a stealth mode here, as you can see here. We're gonna go ahead and pop open these guys here, do a little bit of damage on that Imperius. Almost got him. So we want to be with this build, we want to be using our mirror images as much as we can so that our we can build up that talent. We're gonna go ahead and go into stealth here. Go ahead and pop into this, and then we're gonna use our talent, which is our D ability. Allows us to change spots with any of our mirror images that we currently have up. So since we had a mirror image that was back here, I used it so I could avoid taking kind of unnecessary damage. I'm gonna actually head to the bot lane here because there is nobody on their team down here, and we're just gonna go ahead and take this chest. As you can see with our mirror images, it makes that go a lot quicker there. And we're gonna, I don't know, can I turn in super quick? Oh, it looks like we're getting some kills, so that's probably a yeah. So let's just turn in. Alright, so we turned in, not holding on any coins. Ooh, where's that Abba at? Where'd that Abba be? Oh, he's right there. I wanted it bad. We're gonna wait a second because Abba's going to wreck us. I want to get this mirror image before we kind of come up here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pop our mirror image and go ahead and take out this there. At level 4, we are going to take. Let's see, what do we got? Spell armor on this team? Not really. So we are gonna take one with the wind. And what this does is this allows us to gain armor whenever we use Wind Walk, which is our stealth ability. So when we use Wind Walk, we will gain 30 armor. Was it right? 30 armor. And while we're in Wind Walk, and then after Wind Walk is over, we'll retain that armor for a short duration. We're just gonna come over here, gonna help Junkrat do this thing. Oh, I'm actually gonna step off of there so that Junkrat can get the coins, because he already has 2. So there's no point in me getting coins also. I don't know why Garrosh came down here. It's because now we're missing Soak up top, and especially because we lost, who is it? Kael'thas in the top lane. So we are gonna be missing out on Soak if we don't hurry up with this here. Oh, Junkrat. Okay, that's kind of a waste of her mech, so cool with that. It's gonna go ahead and pop into our Wind Walk here. Gonna go ahead and pop to get another crit on him. We're gonna walk back to avoid that Imperious coming in here. I want this vision. We'll go ahead and use our Wind Walk so we gain that armor. Then we'll go ahead and pop our minions so we can go ahead and get as many stacks on these guys as we can. Oh god, alright, we're gonna back up a little bit. But our clones are getting in crits, so we're getting in that more damage. We're gonna take Burning Blade at level 7. What this does is it allows our crits to deal more damage and do splash damage to things around them. Gonna go ahead and take her out of her mech, and we're gonna go ahead and finish her off. Ow. Let's teleport down here. Boom. And we're down here using our trait. Oh man, that was almost dangerous. But now, because we're our crit splash damage, we actually have a pretty good, pretty decent wave clear. So now it looks like we've abandoned the bottom lane again. So we're gonna come back down here. Hopefully our team doesn't all come down here, because we are. Their ABBA is doing a good job of keeping up this push, and without us focusing on that. Let's see, where's these? Where are these at? Go ahead and pop this. Get our crit, do that other hit. We're gonna step in here, see what's going on here. Take care of that ABBA. Go ahead, pop our mirror images so we can get rid of this soak. Crit, use our W ability so we crit again. And our crit actually made those mines appear, so that's kind of cool. While they're doing that, we're gonna go ahead and come up here. Your blood will thank my blade. That's an interesting way of putting it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take these coins here. Let's turn these in. Now we're gonna go ahead and zone for this Junkrat. See if anything's coming up here. Oh, he's gonna get that off. I mean, they have Tyrande, so they should be like throwing owls and stuff. We're gonna go ahead and take this camp here and get their coins. And we're gonna go ahead and at level 10 we are going to take Blade Storm. And what this does is it allows us to basically go into like a whirlwind, become unstoppable, go into a whirlwind, dealing damage kind of around us. Now our mirror images will not be in it, so that's a thing. So we're gonna pop like this. So give our whatchamacallit. Whoops. Hit the wrong button. I hit to go stealth when there was really no point in that. Alright. Now that we've done that, we're gonna come down here. We're gonna take this camp. So we're gonna come down here, pop our mirror images, crit, hit W, crit again. So, crit. So that's the big thing, it's just kind of really working with your crits. And what you can do is very similar to other heroes that have similar mechanics. You can charge up so that your next hit will be a crit. So like right now, our next hit is going to be a crit. You can see it right here on this little little UI thing here. So our next crit hit is going to be a crit, and then we hit a W again. So we can come in and do a considerable amount of burst damage just out of the blue on somebody. We got 2 camps pushing bot. We're gonna go ahead and turn in again. Garrosh is gonna need to watch out. He's gonna get himself killed. He threw a minion there, so we're gonna come down. We're gonna help out Garrosh. Let him know we're on our way. Yeah. Good bait. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and hit our ult so we can stay with him. Go ahead and get that kill. We got those mirror images doing their thing. We'll go ahead and take that out. And go ahead and pop our mirror images and bail. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Man, I feel good right now. Sorry. At level 13, we're gonna take Karwarimi. What this does is when we use our Windwalk ability, it's going to actually make a mirror image. So we can go ahead and essentially have even more mirror images out on the field. So we're gonna come up here. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna pop our mirror image, and I'm gonna use Windwalk so that we have another mirror image. And so we can have even more ability to take on this camp here. Crit, crit. Go ahead and pop our mirror image because we're getting a little bit low there. And that'll just help me take this out faster. So we'll take that. And actually, I'm gonna hearth. So we're doing a pretty good job. I feel pretty good about our play thus far. We got cannon shooting. Got all of our forts. Agreed. Let's come up here. His chances are they're probably gonna be up here. Now, Samuro's not necessarily somebody that you're going to be like soloing camps or soloing bosses with. Nice, so you can do that all you want. We're going to go ahead and pop this on Varian again. Go ahead and take him out. Thanks to that help from Junkrat's bomb there. Kind of do a little bit more damage in there.
A hero deserted you.
You know what? Let's get this thing. And then get some of these guys. All right. Well, we want to turn in. All right. Your AI screwed you. All right, we're gonna turn this in. We're gonna take Harsh Winds. What this does is, after coming out of Windwalk, we're going to be doing 30% damage for a brief period of time. In this case, it's going to be 30 seconds. Or, not 30 seconds, oh my god, that'd be insane, right? For 3 seconds. Now, another talent I could have taken was that top one there. The critically strike always happens on disabled targets, which is super solid. However, we don't really have the roots and slows kind of next to us all the time, and that's where we're going to get the most kind of value out of that. So let's go ahead and pop our mirror images. We'll go ahead and Windwalk to get another one. Actually, does it replace it? I think it actually replaced it. I don't think it's actually an additional one. I think it's still just a total... a little overly excited at taking that camp. Ooh. I gotta be careful here. Okay. I mean, it's a good zoning Phoenix. It'd be nice to... Well, I mean, you know, we're gonna have a decent amount of damage coming out here. Let's just do this and we can go ahead and go invulnerable or unrevealable and get out of there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bail on the team here. You're fine, Lucio. You do you, dude. We'll go ahead, give them some mirror images. And we got a little bit of a push. That's all good. They have enough to turn in, so I mean, we can't really stop them. We are down a player, and we're still laning, apparently. So, don't really want to do that. You go ahead and throw down some mirror images, though. And this is fine, because if D.Va's not attacking our mirror image is getting us stacks. And we'll just go invisible. Getting a lot of stacks from the mirror image. Go ahead and pop these. What?
Your blood will save my blade.
Just go ahead and pop invisible again. We won't be able to stop that Tyrande. She's already turned in. Oh god, but we're gonna fight this, huh? All right. I'm gonna back up here. We gotta be kind of careful. I don't wanna make any really dumb plays.
Your fort is gone.
I need my mirror images to take this, not me.
That's enough. We don't be working for free.
We just wind walk so we get another mirror image. And just keep our mirror images up so we don't take the damage.
The wisest warrior knows when to retreat.
Go ahead and hearth. Gain back our health here, and we'll come back out. Alright. Feeling okay. Feeling good. Feeling great. Yeah, let's go. Let's go turn in. I mean, they're gonna push that, just give this. Give that. We can turn in at least while they're doing that. Oh, Junkrat, don't die, dude.
For honor.
Oh, Junkrat's gonna die. Oh, well, they got D.Va. That's a... Alright, I guess that's a good trade.
They wrecked
Alright.
your fort.
We're gonna come up here. We're gonna stay on this Imperious. Okay, he's got Tyrande on him, so we're gonna bail. One more stack, and then we hit our quest finally. Feel like we should have gotten that a lot earlier, but go ahead and take out that Varian. Take that. At level 20, we are gonna take Dance of Death. So what this does is it causes our mirror images to also use Blade Storm. So whenever we pop our Blade Storm ability, our mirror images are going to be doing that damage as well. However, they only do 25% of the damage that we're doing, but it's gonna be to everything around them. So I mean, that's just more damage. We're gonna turn it on one. Oh, never mind. We're gonna come down here. Oh man, we're gonna go wind walk so we can get up here quick and go ahead and take out Imperious and get our payday.
Consider your flame extinguished.
For honor.
Now we're gonna turn in. What? You mother... Alright, so we turned that in. Let's grab... so while Kael'thas does that one, we're gonna go ahead and take this siege camp here.
By the blade.
And once again, just when we pop our crit from hitting, we just hit W and crit the very next hit. Just waiting for that to do its thing. We're gonna grab this regen globe. After this starts hitting, crit, mirror image.
You finished off
Take that out.
Our strength is unrivaled.
I mean, I don't think we win here, right?
Who's got the coin for me service?
Ladies
Fine.
and gentlemen, start your engines.
Go unrevealable. Do this. Let's go ahead and pop this. Nobody knows what's going on. Gonna go ahead and do some damage in this B. Ooh, I'm glad I moved back there. Oh, we missed the bro shield. Whoa! Okay. We got that. Ooh, can we get a kill? That Imperius is down. Let's go ahead and pop this mirror image. And I gotta be careful here. Oh god, the core's gonna turn on me. It's gonna be bad. Crit, crit.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Let's go ahead and get another mirror image out. Let's go ahead and get more mirror images out. That's just to distract the Tyrande. You guys finish it off. You guys finish it off. Oh. Let's go ahead and crit her. Hey, GG. Well, that was Samuro. I felt like we did pretty good, right? I mean, definitely not a pro Samuro player, but I felt like we did a thing. I know we turned in a lot of coins. Look at that, money bags. Let's see how I did. Probably didn't do as good as we could have for sure. Yeah, pretty low damage for what we could have done, but we didn't die, so that was a big thing. So I'm glad at that. But we were also trying to focus on getting coins and moving into the lanes and getting the XP because we were just abandoning them. So quest or talent wise, at level 1 we took Way of Illusion. So every time one of our mirror images critically attacked a hero, we gained more attack damage. It's just for mer burst damage is the main reason that we wanted that, obviously. Number 4, we took One with the Wind. So while we have Wind Walk, 3 seconds after breaking it, we had our mirror images gain 30 armor. So that was just because pretty much everything we were going against was doing basic attack damage. So I wanted to kind of mitigate that as much as possible. Level 7, we took Burning Blade. This caused our critical strikes from both us and our mirror images to deal 50% of their basic attack damage as spell damage, as basically splash damage too. So it does increase damage to the target we're hitting, and it hits things around it. Level 10, we chose Blade Storm this way so we could be unstoppable and just kind of stick to somebody and finish them off. Level 13, we took Kawarimi. This was so that we created an extra mirror image when we used Wind Walk. There's other talents that I like better in that tier too. I just want to kind of try that one out, but apparently it doesn't stack that mirror image. You still only can have a max of 2 unless you take other talents. So level 16. We took Harsh Winds, and this was attacking a hero during Wind Walk causes them to take 30% increased damage, so basically lowering a target's armor if we hit them from Wind Walk. And then level 20, we took Dance of Death, and this caused our mirror images to use Blade Storm when we did, but they only did 25% of that damage. Other talents that we could have taken at level 1, we could have taken Way of the Blade, so our critical attack was every 3rd hit instead of 4. I personally really like Way of Illusion because it's a constant throughput damage increase. And so, you know, sometimes you don't get 3 hits off on an enemy before they're like moving or something like that, but this way I get at least that little bit of attack damage on every single hit. So I like that. Level 4. Other talents. So if we were to go against mages, I would definitely recommend Mirage, and this because we gain 40 spell armor instead of basically gaining regular or gaining 30 regular armor. We could gain 40 spell armor, so this would be really useful against, like, you know, Kael'thas, you know, Li Ming. Insert mage here, and then also, I mean, you could take this. You could take deflection, which grants you and your mirror images 30 armor when using your advancing strikes ability. It's a variable as far as its usefulness. I really like Burning Blade in this tier, just because of the splash damage. It really helps us with the wave clear and everything as well. And also, I mean, it does an additional 50% on our critical strikes, but you can take something like Phantom Pain, so your critical strikes deal additional 45% of your basic attack damage for each mirror image that is active. So the combo there would be have your crit already set up, pop your mirror images, get that crit off hit, then use your W, get another crit off, and you're looking at 90% increased basic attack damage for 2 hits. So that's pretty solid. That's a really solid burst damage. It would be really good against like mages and other like low HP targets, because that's going to really burn them down very quickly. Critical strike has 2 charges, which is pretty cool. So, you know, instead of getting 1 critical strike, you can get 2. So double crits. Now level 10, the other option would have been to take Illusion Master. And so what this does is it allows you to control your illusions and increases their damage by 100%. So it makes them much more deadly, and the fact that you can you can control them. So a lot of times what you can do is you can start having them, if you're good at the micro game, you can have one go in one direction, have another go in a different direction, you attacking something, and then you can teleport to, whichever one is in the safe zone. So that's a really good way for you to have an out. Also a good way for you to have an in, because if you're able to control them, you can check bushes without using your face. There's a lot of good options when using Illusion Master. Level 13, the other options besides, so we took Kawarimi, but Mirrored Steel is really good because it's going to allow you to have more mirror images up. Was it Shukichi is actually the one that I probably should have taken. It's probably my favorite in the tier. I wanted to try Kawarimi because I wanted to see about the mirror image, but Shukichi, I would say this one's probably the best because it gives you a teleport in a direction. So it can be used as an engage, it can be used as an escape. It has a lot of versatility. Anytime that you can move yourself a distance, it's usually a really good thing. Level 16, other options, Merciless Strikes. If you have like a Jaina, Arthas would be crazy synergy with. But anything that has some type of slow or root capabilities, even stuns, Merciless Strikes would be super solid. And really, if you're paired with an Arthas, that's a crap ton of damage that you're going to be getting out because you're going to always crit when they are in his little, was it Frost Tempest or Frozen something? But, let's see, press the attack. While advancing strikes is active, Samuro and his mirror images gain 10% attack speed every time they attack, up to 40%. That's pretty good too. I liked Harsh Winds. Just kind of a little bit more burst damage out of Windwalk. But Merciless Strikes would be really good if you have slows on your team. If you did go at level 10, you took Illusion Master, chances are you're really good at the micro, so 3 blade style would definitely be valuable. And so this makes it so that your mirror images no longer take additional damage, and it basically increases their health by 50%, and the duration is increased to 36 seconds, so you can have those mirror images out for a long period of time, which also means that if you're able to control your mirror images, mind you, this is at level 20, but by then you shouldn't really necessarily be focused as much on laning. However, you can put your mirror images into different lanes. And then because they have such a long duration and health, it gives you scouting capability on those different lanes. Plus, you're going to be getting the soak because they're there. So there is capability there. Plus, the enemy team might jump on one of them, thinking that it's your main one, and then you know where all the enemy team is. So it can help you set up some really good plays that way. Windstrider, Windwalk's cooldown is reduced by 6 seconds. Obviously, ability to stealth more often. Blade Master's Pursuit, Advancing Strikes grants an additional 15% movement speed for Samuro's mirror images. It's okay. I don't think it's as good as any of the other 3, kind of based on what you're using. But that was Samuro. I'm glad it wasn't a total bomb of an attempt there. So let's see, who do we have next? We have Sergeant Hammer next. Man, we're getting close to the end. Can't believe it. It's crazy. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we will see you guys all next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more gaming content. It really helps me out. It doesn't cost me anything. Thank you again. Have a great day.